In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to add a time and date question to Google Forms. If you find this useful, consider subscribing and liking the video. This tutorial is going to teach you a simple yet effective way to set up your Google Form so that respondents can easily pick a specific time and select a date without any confusion. To get started, you'll first want to open your preferred web browser and navigate to Google Forms. You'll arrive at a really user-friendly dashboard where you can create new forms. Look for the option that says blank and click on it to start fresh. This action opens the form editor and you'll see a single untitled question ready for you to customize. Think of this space as your canvas where you can create the perfect form for your needs. Now, at the top of the page, you'll find a space to title your form. This allows anyone who views the form to immediately understand what it's about. The main area is where individual questions are going to sit. Since we need to add a timed question first, click on the first untitled question area. Next, look over to the right side of the question. You'll see a little menu icon that lets you open the question type options. Click on that, and from the drop-down list, choose Time. As soon as you switch the question type to time, the field will morph into a time input with options for hours and minutes. This visual change makes it easy for your respondents to provide the information you need. Now it's time to give your question a clear prompt. I recommend something straightforward, like preferred meeting time. This clarity ensures that people know precisely what you want them to provide. If your situation demands it, you can look for options that allow you to include seconds or even switch between standard time and duration. This can be particularly useful if you're asking respondents how long something took instead of simply what time they prefer. Now, an important feature is the required toggle. If you need everyone to answer this question, be sure to switch that on. Furthermore, consider adding a short note in the question text area to specify the time zone if that's relevant for your form. Clarity really is key, so ensuring respondents know exactly what you are asking will lead to more accurate responses. With your time question set up, let's move on to the date question. To do this, you'll want to add a new question, and you can easily do that by clicking on the plus icon found on the floating toolbar. Once that's clicked, open the question type menu again, and this time opt for Date. The form will automatically change the question to a date picker with a calendar pop-up, making it incredibly user-friendly for respondents. Now it's time to rename this question to something clear and specific, such as select your preferred date. Depending on how you're using this date, you may typically opt to include the year or let the form infer it. If you're coordinating events or deadlines, keeping the year visible might help avoid any mistakes down the line. Just like before, remember to toggle the required option on if you want to make it mandatory for respondents to provide a date. Make sure your wording remains concise so that your audience doesn't overthink their answer. And there you have it. With both a time question and a date question successfully added, your form can now collect scheduling information straight from your respondents without any back and forth. Always ensure that your prompts are clear, keep your formatting consistent, and consider using short, descriptive question titles that align with how you'll review responses later. That's all there is to it. Simple, clean, and effective. Thanks for watching, and I hope this helps you create even better Google Forms in the future.